Jamie, 4-1 victory against Chester this afternoon. You must be absolutely delighted with that.
Yeah, you want to win every game, and to win scoring 4 goals like the way that we've done is brilliant, especially against a good side like Chester. I know they've not had the results that they wanted, but they're a good team, similar to the Gloucester. Good footballers and move it about well, but I just thought our intensity levels were just through the roof, especially in the first half. And the game was pretty much won in the first half. We were disappointed to go in at half time and conceded a goal, but the goals that we've scored, the way that we've scored them, and the intensity levels, especially without the ball, to win the ball back, were just honestly phenomenal. So really pleased for the team, because that's 3 wins on the bounce now, and a little bit of momentum. Obviously we get a bit of a break from it next week in terms of the FA Cup, but considering the slow start that we've had, having 2 defeats, we've got 3 wins on the bounce, so everyone's very happy at the moment.
Last week obviously 9 goals, but was it especially pleasing to get the goals flowing early on again in the first half today? Again, as you say, they are a tough side to break down, but to get 2 goals, I know conceding on stroke at half time, but it's especially pleasing to get off and running quickly.
It's always a good time to score a goal, and if you can get one when you're on your first couple of attacks, it's great, because it gives the lads a little bit of belief and confidence. But again, everything that they did out there, the leadership qualities of everyone, particularly from Matty, Scotty and Bainesy, I thought they were just outstanding the way they held everything together, because they were up against it at times. There were 4 up against 4 of us, and we made the decision just to not drop back into a 5. But they kept coming at us, but the defending was just brilliant. But I thought the way that we broke the energy levels of everyone, Blakey's quality on the left and Henna's up and down. I mean, Henna's was a part of one defensive move where someone's got a block and he's close to them, and then we're up on the left hand side, the ball's being crossed in and Henna's got a chance at the back stick. So those sort of levels, it's just fantastic. And it was all over the pitch, right from Harry to Connor, their work rate and endeavour, the way that Cal's played. Everything was just really good about it today. The disappointing thing is that we've not got a clean sheet, but you can't be picky when you're playing Chester at home. We've won 4-1, so I'm absolutely made up.
You touched on it there. I think obviously we were in front and we had a bit of a cushion, but how satisfying was it that we were so well organised in defence? There were so many blocks there. Scotty Leather, Bainesy, Adam Henley all in on the act. To be able to keep it at bay. I know we already conceded the 1, but to just keep denying them at will, was it especially pleasing for you?
Yeah, dead right. I thought as I say, real credit to them, because they had 10 men and they kept coming at us, and perhaps we didn't manage the game brilliantly in some moments collectively as a team, but to see that willingness to put your body on the line was great. They didn't have too many shots on the target, as you say, because it was blocked. They were blocked, loads of blocks in front of them, so it was great. And the energy levels, the amount of times that Cal's won the ball back in midfield from their counter for us to counter their counter was just phenomenal. I thought Calverley was different class today, quite rightly. He got man of the match. He's had one of the most difficult weeks he'll ever have an experience in his life. We don't want anyone to go through a week that Cal's has had, but to come in and train and then to play with the intensity levels that he has just shows what a character, what a man he is, and I'm sure he's done his family real proud today.
2 goals for Harry as well, takes his tally to 3 for the season. Must be doing his confidence a world of good to be getting up and running again, but again the goals spread around really well as well. Must be pleasing for you.
Yeah, Scotty scored again, and Scotty scored, should I say, another centre half scoring, and Shentz has scored 2 in 2, and when you look at Harry Cardwell, he's pretty much the complete striker. He can hold it up, he can win flicks, he can be strong and aggressive, he can run in behind, holds the ball up, as I say, really well, and brings others into play. And arguably for Harry, the thing that he's been missing over the last few years is his goal ratio. But this season so far, even if he's not scored, he's looked like scoring. He's getting between the sticks. He's becoming a little bit more selfish, a little bit more ruthless, and that's what he needs, because without doubt he's a football league player. And I'm not just talking conference or League Two. I'm talking he can really kick on, and I hope that does happen for him. And if he carries on playing like that, then there's no doubt that it will happen in the future. But a lot of our players have got bright futures, whether they're playing with us or whether with someone else. There's some real good quality around, and when you've lost the first 2 games of the season, still having a belief in what you've got, and then for them to come out and win 3 on the bounce is great. And you don't get carried away. Of course you don't get carried away. It's another win, it's worth 3 points, but it's got to give the lads confidence. So look, pleased for everyone. The goals are spread. The set pieces were really good again today. We created a few good chances from them. And just the way that they've organised themselves, they've been phenomenal. So credit to them, credit to our supporters who were magnificent today. I thought in a 9-0 win, they didn't need to be loud, but in a win when you're up against Chester, one of your, I suppose, rivals over the last few years, they didn't stop singing from start to the very finish, and it really spurred the lads on, and I thought it got an extra few percent out of them in the first half. So thank you very much to everyone who's come down to support us today.
And 1,500 fans as well, must be good. And obviously next week Southport here in the FA Cup, a good opportunity to come down once again and support the lads.
Well, yeah, look, whether we win or whether we lose, it's important. But what the fans can see is they've got a team that's working really hard and running through brick walls for each other. Not for me, not for anyone else. They're doing it for themselves because they've got this innate desire to want to do well, and there's this innate desire to work really hard without anyone spurring them on. There's nothing extrinsic that's motivating them. It's all intrinsic with the players, and it's really pleasing to see. And Southport next week. A little bit of history between the clubs, quite local. We know the manager very, very well. It's going to be a tough game. I don't know how they've got on today, but as we know, last year in the FA Cup we did brilliantly. It's very unlikely we're going to be able to do the same again this season, but that's what dreams are there for. So hopefully those fans can come down and support us again and get behind the team.